I fucking sent her a little too fucking hard, but I really hope fuck, but damn.
I was coming up.
Oh yeah, I see it. It's like painted the fence over there. So you got stuck over there.
Up, I got out of being stuck.
Oh man.
And then I slid.
Dang.
So I was like, okay, instead of sliding into the fence, which that's where the zero turn hit.
Oh my
So
gosh.
this all started with my zero turn slid into the fence when I was cutting it back.
Yeah.
And
yeah, it's a steep driveway or steep backyard.
And then this tire popped.
Dang.
And so this is where I'm at.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That's a fresh tire too.
It's brand new. They're 10 months old.
Dang. What did it pop on? You don't even know.
Popped.
Oh, the valve stem.
But the valve stem. So hopefully.
Oh, good. Yeah, you should be golden then.
Yeah.
Okay. That's crazy.
So I'm at a loss, dude. I've done
this is way worse than I was expecting. Like I didn't think that it would be such a hill. Like this makes sense.
It's because of all the weather.
Yeah, she's soggy. Well, we'll see. This is a heavy truck, but maybe we'll get enough power to get it moving a little bit out of the hole. And
my main concern is I don't want to get you stuck.
Well, I'm not gonna get stuck way up here. I don't think. I'm pretty sure. Hopefully, don't slide into the fence.
So this is a 20-foot strap, and I bought a 30 and a 20, and it's
okay. Nice. Well, let's get to it. I think there's not much to it but to do it. This piece of wood would have helped, but I think we might just get that out now. I don't know what you think. Just so it's not trying to fight, not trying to climb up that. I don't know if it's in there pretty good now. We'll just leave it.
I've been dealing with this since 7 o'clock this morning.
No way.
Yeah.
Dang, dude. I feel bad. How's this side look?
This side's fine.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I don't know. Dude, in high school, we used to get stuck all the time.
Yeah.
And I've never had an issue. I'm normally the one pulling people out.
And it looks like your front hasn't spun much. Is it just this tire spinning?
No, it's just the back.
Is it not four-wheel drive?
It is four-wheel drive. I've tried low and high.
Dude, have you locked the hubs?
I don't know how you do that.
Ah, I bet if we lock these hubs and I give you a little tug, I bet this thing will work. This thing should have manually locking hubs. So
my 6.7, it was an auto lock.
Yeah, it should have been. Oh, this thing is still stuck. Yeah, it's auto on the 6.7s, but do we do this now and then you put her in 4 low and then with me? Yeah, these older ones, it's there's no auto feature. It looks like the same hub, but it's you gotta turn it.
So that's locked?
Yeah, that should be locked. So you gotta make sure you unlock it when you get done, or else it'll constantly be, putting wear on it.
Okay.
But yeah, now you should be twice as good of opportunity of getting out, because that heavy front end, dead weight there, yeah, you were never getting out.
So what was happening?
In 2-wheel drive. So when you had it in 4-wheel drive, it was putting power to the axle, but the axle wasn't putting power to the tires, basically.
That's why they weren't.
Yeah. So now she could probably get herself out, but with my help, it'll definitely come out.
Should we try it?
Yeah, let's do it.
On its own?
Well, yeah, why not?
I don't tear the thing up, but I'll be easy. If it doesn't come, then it doesn't come.
Okay. All right, you're on the tow strap.
Grap King does it again.
Oh, man, you gotta lock them hubs there. We're up here at the closest place that was open, getting a new valve stem, and my truck's driving a little funny. When I backed in to set up, thinking I was pulling them out, you can see this tire is pretty well straight, and this one is turned in. I backed up over the curb and I bent my tie rod. Check that out. You try to do something nice for somebody and you end up messing up your truck. So it's a good thing I didn't have to pull them out, because I probably would have snapped that thing. Hopefully it can make it home. I can slap another one on there, but that is no bueno. It is doing the full teach me how to Chevy. Hopefully the tire doesn't fall off, but that's what I hate about these IFS, you know, beefier trucks. They end up freaking breaking tie rods left and right. I might have to put some heavy duty ones on there. So yeah, I'm going straight down the road and my steering wheel is almost completely sideways. And one tire is going straight and one tire is turned in about 30 degrees. This is not what you want. Alright, just to show y'all, the Nitto's held up. It was just his valve stem, so we got the new valve stem installed up the road, and they leak checked it. Tire's holding air now, getting that back on. But my tie rod is definitely bent, so gotta go take care of that now. Fun day. Alright, it's later in the day. I got sidetracked, but I just want to show you how bad this thing was bent. Oh yeah, I did a number on her. I'm very happy it didn't snap, because I was able to drive it home, even though the trail grapplers probably didn't like it, but they held on strong for a few miles. So I'm gonna go ahead and start by loosening this nut here, hopefully, after I jack the thing up, of course. And I'm gonna get this guy off, count the threads. I should be able to twist this whole inner rod here, and hopefully leave the outer tie rod connected. So I'm gonna get this completely off, let the tire just kind of turn out of the way, and then work on this inner tie rod nut there with this tool I borrowed from O'Reilly's. Let's see if I can get it off. Alright, I broke the nut loose with good old adjustable wrench that you should never use, and some vice grips to keep this outer tie rod stable. Now I'm going to try to twist this off, but since it's so bent, I may have some issues. We'll see what happens. So I definitely couldn't turn it because of how bent it was. I could have cut it, but it's kind of late and I don't want to make too much noise. I ended up just removing that top nut from the outer tie rod here and knocked it out pretty easily. And now I should be able to spin this off, and as you can see, the tire will move freely now, because that is what controls the tire's position. So to make sure that my alignment's not completely out of whack, I'm going to count this as I take it off. So I'm going to count this in full turns. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 15, 19, 20, getting close, 21, perfect. Alright, so now when I get this guy off, put the new one on, I will know how long it needs to be roughly to get the tire mostly straight and not sticking out to the side or poking in like that. This big old inner tie rod removing tool was in the way of the anti-sway bar, or I guess it was in the way of the tool, and the wheel and tire just barely was in the way, so had to take all that off. But I got this thing loose now. Hopefully I will have the inner tie rod. Hopefully it is the correct thing that's loose and I didn't break something. So let's see if this thing comes the rest of the way off. Oh, I just hit a hard stop. So let's see what's going on here. Looks like my tool might not be exactly right. Let's see. Oh, it's doing something. Yep, that's the end of my tool. So, did we actually loosen this thing? Looks like we did not. Alright, I've heard that this thing sucks. I'd say she was pretty bent. Got her out. Turned out that none of these crow's feet are really quite the exact right size. I was using one that was a little bit too big. So I ended up hammering the next size down on there to get it in all the way. This tool is not the best, but I mean, it's free to borrow. So alright, we got this new guy installed. As you can guess, 21 turns will get us back pretty close to being aligned. Then we got this guy torqued down, and this guy, new cotter pin. Y'all get the process here, you know, put the anti-sway bar back together. Everything all back together like we took it apart. It's about 10 o'clock at night, and I'm about to put this tire back on here and call it good. I think we should have straight enough alignment to drive to work tomorrow. But that was one long day of helping somebody figure out how to use their truck. Thank y'all for checking it out.